Welcome to the Website Pros and Microsoft Office Live tutorials. Together, Website Pros and Office Live will be taking a deeper look into the steps necessary in building a successful web strategy. Today, we are going to take a look at a few of the important steps you should take in order to plan for an effective website investment. If you are considering your first website, or if you just want to learn more about how to take your existing site to the next level, this seminar is designed to point you in the right direction. Having an internet strategy for your small business is vital in today's marketplace. According to a 2006 Nielsen Net Ratings report, there are more than 140 million active home internet users in the U.S. In today's marketplace, the internet plays an important role in how consumers find and research products and services. Many consumers leverage the internet to check the legitimacy of a small business, and without an effective web presence, businesses miss out on opportunities to reach new customers. A website can serve as an extension of a physical business establishment, or independently as the primary face of one's business. Understanding and determining your goals is the foundation for creating an effective website. Let's take a look at a few of the initial considerations. The first step in creating a successful web presence is to understand what key elements are needed in developing a solid strategy. You should examine the following key questions. What will be the primary use for my website? Where will I promote my website? How will I keep my website up to date? Let's take a look at website design needs. First, you should determine what the primary use of your website will be. Throughout this presentation, we'll review some of the different types of websites. Determining your needs will lay the groundwork for how you will design and develop content to tell your story. To start, you should take a look at other websites that are similar in nature to your business or personal needs. This will help you formulate a design or style that suits your goals. Once you have determined the primary use of your website, you'll need to consider how you will promote your site. You don't need to have a large budget to actively promote your website, but you should take an active role in submitting your site to popular internet destinations, as well as using traditional promotional techniques. Search engines receive hundreds of millions of searches every day, so this is a great place to start your promotional efforts on the internet. Most search engines allow you to submit your website through a free submission. Although free submissions don't guarantee a specific ranking, it is important to be sure that your website gets submitted into search results. Internet Yellow Page directory listings are also an important consideration to reach customers searching for products or services in your local market. Search engines and Yellow Page listings are just a small sample of how you can promote your website on the internet. In addition to using online marketing efforts, promoting your website through other channels is also important in generating awareness. For instance, your website address should appear on all collateral materials that you have, including business cards, stationery, invoices, physical Yellow Page advertising, in-store materials, traditional advertising efforts, newspaper ads, vehicles, billboards, and other signage materials. Finally, it is important to understand that website maintenance is an important part in your strategy. Regular updates to your website keep visitors interested in returning to the site. Just as retail stores, restaurants, and other business locations feature seasonal specials, menu options, and discounts, your website should do the same in order to keep visitors returning. Once you have examined some of the key points to consider in developing your website strategy, it's time then to determine what type of website will help you achieve your individual goals. Another important step in creating a web presence is to determine the type of website you are going to have. Your business or personal needs are going to determine the type of website that will be best suited to help you reach your goals. Let's talk about a few basic website types that you'll want to consider. Business showcase websites are primarily used to showcase your products and services to new and existing customers. Typically, this type of website is used to support a physical business as the central point of interaction for consumers to research your business offerings online or to learn more about your company, products, and services. An online storefront website can be used if you have products or services you can sell online. Selling products online requires an e-commerce enabled website. This will allow you to display a catalog of your products in a shopping cart environment for online purchase transactions. An online storefront's main function is to process online transactions and sell your goods online. Action-oriented websites are primarily used to generate some type of customer-oriented action. Even if you do not have a transaction-based website, this type of site needs to generate some type of customer action, whether that is a telephone inquiry, an online form submission, a reservation booking, or service appointment. Once you have determined the best type of website to meet your individual needs, it is then important to outline how you plan to measure the success of your individual goals. It is important to set realistic goals for your website during your planning stages. This will help manage your expectations as you develop your website strategy. While having a website can significantly fortify your business's credibility, simply creating one won't automatically increase your business. It takes time for your website to generate a steady flow of traffic, but monitoring and measuring how visitors are using your website is a powerful benchmark in determining your site's success. Monitoring website traffic will give you first-hand knowledge of how visitors are interacting with your website. This is important because it will help you know if you've created a website that visitors find compelling. During the first few months of your new website, you should monitor your website's traffic patterns a few times a week. Typically, website statistics will show you the individual page visits, length of visit, and click pattern through your website. They will also show you where visitors are exiting your website. This will allow you to evaluate the content of your site to maximize visitor interaction. It is also important to understand the difference between website traffic and conversions. Let's take a look at each of these in order to better understand how they relate to your website. Monitoring your website traffic gives you an overall view of how visitors are interacting with your website. This can be broken down into the following categories. Total visits. Total visits represents the aggregate number of visitors to your website at any given time. This overall view consists of both new or unique visitors as well as returning visitors. Page views. Since most websites have multiple pages, page views will detail the most popular pages visitors are choosing within a website. Referrals. This shows you the source of your website's traffic. This will show you how your website generated traffic, such as visits from search engines or links from other websites. Here, we can see a typical website traffic report showing total visits, page views, and what other websites are referring visitors to you. This essential information not only tells you how your website is performing today, but also gives you the information you need to make improvements that will increase your conversions. Let's talk for a minute about the difference between website traffic and conversions. Conversions are generated when visitors to your website take some kind of specific action. This is how you measure the effectiveness of your site. Again, conversions are different based on the individual goals of your website. Some examples of conversions are online purchase, online contact form submission, telephone call, visit to a physical store location, online registration for a newsletter or email distribution list. Understanding the relationship between website traffic and conversions will help you determine the success of your website investment. In closing, with careful planning and a clearly defined strategy, your website investment can deliver the rewards you desire. Setting realistic goals and expectations are important in managing a long-term website plan. By carefully considering a few basic things during the planning stages of your website design, you'll be ensuring your long-term success online. Thank you for joining this Website Pros and Microsoft Office Live tutorial. Website Pros specializes in the support of Microsoft Office Live customers looking for professional assistance with website design. Website Pros offers a complete do-it-for-me approach to website design and online marketing that alleviates the time and effort involved in building and managing a successful web presence. To contact a Website Pros professional, please call 1-866-834-7034.